Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. It's a tough day with the market. That is 100% safe to say. The market it's bad. It's real bad. And of course, like an idiot, I had picked up a lot of cards overnight. Now the good news is some of the cards are selling, right? And that's good news. The bad news is I bought too many icons, and that was really stupid. I just started hitting some icons last night during Swap Out Rewards, and that was just a terrible idea from the looks of it. The icon market right now, when I'm seeing FUTMAS, it says it's at the lowest point ever, which is just not good value. So we're lucky to get away with a few sales. I cleared a few. I started trading with a few of these blue cards, like these Salahs I got at 300. So those are good. Flipped a few others of them. The Laportes are doing well. Allison's doing well. A few Dybala sales. They're pretty cards, man. I understand why they sell. I think I got these Laportes under 50. So some of these are good, overall. I don't know what the hell just sold, but something else. So we finally got the Otamendi to sell. So overall, man, some of these are decent. I think we just sold both Allisons. I think these are all expiring now. That's why we're getting some hits for sure. Because some people are definitely lazy buying these at the moment. I don't know what's getting bought and what's not getting bought. So they're all just selling right now. Apparently they're getting hit on lazies, but that's not the point of the video today. It's not for me to flex this. It's for me to tell you guys I'm in trouble right now, man. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have so many icons at the moment that I'm stuck with. It's gonna be brutal because I've checked the market today on icons and it's not looking good. None of it is looking anywhere decent at all at the moment. So I'm definitely a little bit. I'm not nervous, but I'm definitely like regretting buying some of the cards that I bought last night. And something else that happened today that I want to share with you guys is the UCL draw came out. Now, that's always a tough sign with these cards because when the UCL draw comes out, what happens basically, guys, is that essentially like people will sell or like panic these cards like crazy. So basically the Champions League draw, I'm trying to pull up an article to talk about it with you guys. Let's see. So Dortmund plays PSG. So that's why Sancho is getting killed today. So I'm actually picking a few up because I feel like some of them are way too cheap. And like I feel like some of these cards are actually like cards people use. So for people to panic sell these all morning, for me it kind of doesn't make sense. So basically what I'm taking the risk on is I saw them rebound before. So I'm kind of thinking they might rebound again. But it's a very risky thing to do. It's not an 100% gig. And it's something that I definitely don't recommend doing. If I was you guys, I wouldn't do it, man. I don't know if they're going to rebound 100%, and I'm just kind of being stupid. What I also got screwed with, and I just want to be honest with you guys, man. I want you guys to, like, watch my videos and understand that, hey, sometimes I do well, sometimes I do really bad. I have 4 Sanchos that I have at 190. Just try to sell them overnight. I completely had a brain fart about this. I forgot. I've got a Bale right now at 980, and he's 940. So, Party at 130. So, I'm taking a hit on some of these cards because I just forgot. It's very simple. Like, I just forgot that there was a whole draw today and everything. So, for me, it's not the most ideal because I've got some of these cards and eventually I'm gonna have to take a hit on some of these, but some of them are just getting out of control. I get that Sancho is playing Barca, like I get that, but for me, this card has been consistently like 200K, and I know it's a popular card, so I was starting to look at it and be like, okay, that might be a little too low, and it looks like he's clearing up maybe a little bit. He's like starting to get bought a little bit. I bought like 5, man. I didn't buy that many. But like that 135, yeah, now he's getting floored a little bit, which sometimes there's like little trends and hints that you guys can take away with these cards. And I think for me, this is one of those. We've also got Lyon playing who? Juventus. So I'm assuming Depay is getting killed right now. That would be my guess, is that Depay is getting crucified right now in price. It looks like, though, that he's getting pretty much cleared. I mean, and this is risky stuff, man. You're never going to see this kind of thing, guys, where this is going to be 100% profit. Like, this is me in a terrible market risking it, because this is real. This market right now, guys, is terrible. If you go take a look at icons and stuff, like, this market at the moment is really bad. Even this Allen, though, man, like, some of these cards for me are just really low. This Allen was 390 this morning, and Napoli drew who? Napoli drew Barcelona, so everybody's panic selling the hell out of that. Man City, I think, drew Real Madrid. So I'm assuming that Mars is getting panicked. So we'll take a look at him. Sancho looks like now he's kind of getting cleared up a little bit. I just think some of these drops are too big, man. Like, that's my logic with some of these is that the drop is too big and that some of them are going to rebound. But look, that's really ballsy stuff. Me buying 2 at 140. Who knows if this is going to rebound? I have no idea. But I'm in the state of, like, this market where I'm just kind of bored at the moment and I'm just pulling little moves here and there. Because that, for me, is keeping it entertaining. At the moment, EA is crashing the market every single day. And to an extent, it's getting boring, man. So I'm taking more risks in this game than I ever have, ever. Because I'm bored at the moment. I'm bored of the market. And look, these are risks that are smart in a way. Because if you think about it, theoretically, guys, this Sancho dropped 80K this morning. Like, that's a big drop in one morning. And if you guys saw the other week, basically, if you guys watched the other day, all these cards did the same thing where they had gotten killed just off a sell-off in the morning, and then they all rebounded. For example, Martial, guys, was all the way down. Martial was all the way down at 420, and he rebounded all the way to 550. So I do think that there is going to be a rebound with some of these cards. I know that here's my reasoning why, right? I know that these cards are not all gameplay based or just upgrade based. I know that people play with these cards. So we'll have to see if they do rebound, man. The one that I'm really interested in right now is Conte. Who did Chelsea draw? Because Conte's getting killed, so Chelsea drew Bayern. I just feel like that's too cheap, though, man. Like, and the only reason why I'm not going to buy Conte at the moment is because at the moment, every single icon is getting killed. That's the reason why I won't buy this Conte. He's very low, though. 825K. For me, that's, like, very close to a buy. Again, I said it. The reason I won't buy it is because I think that the market going forward, the best buys are going to be the ones in the middle tier. Those are going to be the ones going forward that are going to be the money. I want to take a look at Riyad Mahrez because Footman says 158, and to me that's too low. I don't know who City drew, but this is too low. This 160, I don't know who City drew, but it can't be. Look, that's too low in my opinion. I don't know who they drew, but in my eyes that's too low. He was 158 last hour, so I got to try to get on there. He was 230 this morning. He got 168. Who did City draw today that's making this card? Real Madrid. Okay, Real Madrid they drew. But that, for me, guys, this is low. This is really low. I want to see if there's any bids on this card because that would tell me that people are at least kind of... He's got a 165 bid, man. I just feel like this is too low for Mahrez, dude. And sometimes I got to listen to my instinct. What I want to see is, are these cards that down on Xbox? So Xbox, he is really low as well. So they're both down on Xbox. I don't know, man. I feel like this is just people offloading these cards, and I don't know. I just kind of feel like they are going to rebound. So I'm going to pick up a few Mahrez. I'm going to take the risk. You know what, guys? Here's the beauty of this. This card already dropped today so much. So if it drops a little bit more, I'm okay with that. We're going to kind of take the risk, though. That's kind of what I'm doing today, guys. We're going to take the risk on some of these. I'm feeling ballsy. I'm feeling risky, man. But some of these cards are getting crucified. I think the one that I'm most interested in, though, at the moment that I don't have the balls to pull the trigger on is this Allen, man. This Allen is too low. He's 296. He's a meta player. Like, people use this card religiously. This just seems too low to me, man. He was 390 last night. Is he down on Xbox as well? 400. He's down 100K on each console today. I don't know, man. That just seems too low to me. I know they drew somebody that's, like, really good. But I just feel like this is a card. And Militao as well, man. Militao is really low. All right, we're going to stock one of these in the club. We're going to stock one. I probably could sit here and snipe and get better prices, but at the end of the day, I don't really care. I just feel like some of these are too low. Also, who did Atletico Madrid draw? Liverpool? Liverpool. Party's at 70K. So Party's getting killed today. I want to take a look at this Depay because this Depay, every time I watch it, always rebounds. So I don't want to miss out on this. Every time I watch this Depay, he goes back up. So he's back up already. Is he 180 already? You got to take the trends, though, man. This is what I did. You guys know, if you watch my videos, I picked up some Paulo Dybalas the other day, and that was because I started buying them because I started seeing other cards rebounding. So I always look at trends when I buy these cards, and the trend is I've already seen 3 cards this morning that have dropped, and now they're starting to rebound a little bit. So I'm hopping on that trend of maybe this is just some crazy mass listing of cards, and right now you also have the market that's in shambles. Like, the rest of the market right now is terrible. So maybe this is just an overall kind of fear. This is almost like fear selling, where people are really scared and they're just kind of selling out of fear at the moment. So we'll go ahead. We'll pick up 2 more Marses, and I think we'll be done. This will be like our little experiment. We may lose coins on these, but you know what? It's a part of this kind of thing. Trading and investing. It's a part of all of this, man. This you can't be scared to lose coins. You got to risk it all. Risk it for the biscuit. And especially for me, I know that in this market, there's not a lot of stuff that is working. So if I see something that has a chance, I'll probably take a chance on it. We got 2 more sales there, which is very nice. I tried trading these blues overnight, guys, and honestly, they did not do great. I also have to admit to you guys, I really messed up. I was like, it was late. I thought the discard was Fabinho, so I bid 50K on it like a freaking moron. And so that was just idiotic because, well, I'm going to lose coins on him, which sucks. But yeah, I thought that card, I really thought that card was Fabinho, so I ended up overbidding on it. I think this Luka Modric is like really up again. I just want to make sure that like when I am seeing coins, I'm taking the coins. So 5K on a Modric. We just sold both Dybalas last hour. I think they both sold at like 98, 97. So we'll list at 97 again. It's a little bit of profit there. I don't really recommend trading with these cards though, man. They're really weird. That's, I'll be honest with you. They're really weird. What I did last night was I did an experiment. I said, okay, let me try to pick these up at Squad Battle Rewards and let me see if I can flip them in the morning. And it's kind of working. Like the profit is really minimum. You guys can see 56 to 65. There's nothing crazy about that profit there. You know, there's nothing that nuts about any of these profits. They're kind of like weak. But it was something that I just gunned out for and I went for it and it's kind of working. I'm getting some sales. There was another card like Salah that I went ham on. Like I bought 10 because he dropped 80K last night and he's rebounded like 30K. And that shows the state of this market because most of these cards are pretty similar to their inform / counterpart, and Salah is just not similar. So we're going to have to take the loss on this one, unfortunately. I don't even know what I'm going to do with my icons though, guys. Like that's just bad. I'm in a state with I have so many icons at the moment. Like I'm in trouble. I'm actually in trouble. I thought that, you know what, when I saw the 100K drop on some of these cards last night, I was like, no, man, it's not going lower. And I'm checking these cards today and I'm like, well, it's lower. So, you know, I'm not in a great situation with some of those icons at the moment, guys. It's not too good. It's really not, it's not great. But we'll just see how it pans out. What I'm trying to see right now is I'm trying to see how many Marses are on the market under 170. Is there many or is there not that many? Because that's an important thing to look at. So not that many under 170, which is a good sign. Anybody that got a good draw today that's getting panic sold, I do recommend, like if you guys, let me see the overall draws today. So the draws, guys, we got Real Madrid City, we got Atalanta Valencia, we've got Atletico Madrid, and who do we have with Atletico Madrid? Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Chelsea, Bayern, Lyon, Juve. Okay. Tottenham plays Leipzig. Ooh. I feel like that's not a bad draw for Tottenham, but Leipzig are really good. So that's kind of scary in a way as well. We'll have to see how that one goes. All I know, guys, is I woke up today, I checked the market index, and it's the lowest it's ever been for icons. And then I was like, oh my God, it's going to be another one of those days. So, yeah, that's really that's the state of it. That's the state of it at the moment. I got to say, bros, like, it is exhausting, though, with EA. Like, this has really been a tiring promo, man. Because every time you log on, your cards are going down. And every time you log on, it just feels like it honestly feels the same. It feels like every time you log on that something's going wrong, or the market's down, or EA dropped some crazy thing. I don't know. It's just very stale feeling at this point of like how this game revolves. I feel like it's just very stale. It's not fun in that regard. I picked up an Ericsson at 70. Is it even sellable? It's like 76. So with some of these at this point, man, it's like I'm breaking even, and I gotta hope that I get a lazy buyer. That card was not worth picking up at 70K to sell at 78. And this the only two ones that really worked last night was Laporte and Thiago Silva. These two did really well. Like these guys are over 60 for Laporte, and then Thiago Silva really does look like he's over like 34. So these guys did do really well. They got supplied. They're popular players, and so they look like they're doing well. But there's others, man, that just don't look great. Bobby Firmino is not even selling at 90K. Bought him at 86. So there's others like this that are just like, ugh, that's tough. You know, it's not a great scenario, man. This is like the risk of trading, man. I always try stuff. If there's new cards, you guys got to understand. For me on the channel, you know I'm trying this, bro. I'm trying to trade these cards. I got to start trading new stuff, guys, or else it's all stale for me. So I got a full list right now. I got what else in here? We got a De Jong. We've got a Wijnaldum. I got to remember to list these when my list expires. So I hope EA brings us better cards today, guys, for the sake of everybody. I just hope we get better cards today because these cards have sucked recently, man. I hope that we get better cards. I'm praying for you guys. I'm praying for me. And I'm praying for everybody who did a club stock with these cards, man. I have, like, golds in my club. And at the moment, it's dead. I got all these golds in my club, and it's just dead. Like, we're waiting on these cards to go up, and they're not up at all. I got a Modric at 53. What is he right now? He's like 58. So, the base icon, I think, is becoming cheaper than it's ever been. I think it's still available. I think it's like 440K right now. Lionel Messi's player of the month is dropping. I mean, you can see the high-rated golds are all taking a hit at the moment. on the market. All of them. They're all taking a hit. Ederson I picked up at 28. He's like 30, so 31. So all these high rateds are about the same where I picked them up at. And then I know the lower ones, like the 83s, 84s, those ones are just not doing well at all. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the upload today. We'll have another video later tonight for you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Be good, my people. Peace.